Yes, that Triple B is alright, yeah, with his video for the day. Remember, like, hit the like, yeah, protects the channel good. Yeah, I just finished watching the penalty shootout between Brazil and Croatia. I mean, I like an upset as well, but like a country of 214 million mutts against less than 4 million euros, and yeah, I know it's penalty shootouts, but man, it doesn't matter, man. Yeah, if you can't close it up in real time. I mean, I don't care about this like turd ball, or whatever. It makes me laugh, but I just find it amusing because so many normies, it's their life and death. You know, they cry, they get excited and more emotional about anything else than their stupid ass football game. Anyway, I want to talk about boxing because this is a boxing channel. So I'm going to talk about you know the world title fight tomorrow. And no, I'm not talking about Josh Warrington, Viz Lopez. I already talked about that in my prior video. I'm talking about Ebanie Bridges. This woman, I think she's called Shannon O'Connell. I haven't even bothered to look properly. Oh, blood clot. I mean, imagine, man. A double world title bill in Leeds. Yeah, featuring Leeds' own Warrington, fair enough. Against adopted Leeds female superstar, Ebanie Bridges. I mean, this is world title boxing now. You've seen this hideous. When did you become a fake Leeds fan anyway? Pretending to be from Leeds. She looks like some 56-year-old woman. Trying to hang out with the young kids. She's so gross, man. Yeah, and I can't stand this disgusting tramp. I'm not gonna make two bones about it, man. But the elitists, they love pushing slappers like this onto us as role models for young girls. Look what you can do, girls. You can do just what the men do. And then you can go on OnlyFans and degrade yourself for money. But it's okay, you'll get money in it. Yeah. And don't have any kids either. You can do this forever. Yeah, she makes me sick, that old haggard goblin. I can't even call her a woman, man. She's a ghoul. She's a disgusting old trollop. And she looks like she's aged, like another 5 years since her last fight. Which I don't know, what was that, 7 months ago? I don't know, I don't follow women boxing. Yeah, she got this turkey neck flapping below her chin, like the old ladies do. 36. I bet she's more like 46. She looks 56. That's for sure. That's before you get onto this grim constellation of moles on her face. And every time I look at her, I just think, just ultimate skank. Yeah? And imagine what her minge looks like, her minge. It must look like, I don't know, like some kind of tripe processing plant. After someone threw a grenade in the meat and exploded it. The horror. Meat everywhere. Looking like the entrance to hell. Yeah, that's what Ebanie Bitch's minge looks like, no doubt. No doubt, because enough man's been through that. She's had miles and miles and miles. Serious yardage in that disgusting pum-pum. I can't even understand people that, oh yeah, she's really hot. No, she's absolute horror. She's a horror. Imagine, introducing that used up old crocodile skin brass to your parents, and she looked like she let some drunk child who was an imbecile scribble on her leathery old body, all her awful tattoos and that. She really is, to me, she's the most unattractive woman in the world. Yeah, okay, that's an exaggeration. You can find something real ugly. But for someone who's, her age, who's a professional athlete, who's allegedly a beauty, to be as disgusting as that woman, and pimping out her OnlyFans, to a pathetic simp, her simps that follow her, and her group of simp fans will be getting way smaller because she's aging like full fat milk. She's looking horrible, man. Yeah. She'll have like 15 perverted gerontophile weirdos following her on OnlyFans, buying her socks and things. What a disgusting woman. Yeah. This is an ex-teacher. She's meant to set an example to kids. Yeah, be an utter slag. Embarrass yourself. Ruin your life. Don't get married. Ruin your body. Yeah, put plastic in you. Ridiculous fake boobs. And the opponent, whatever her name is, O'Connell, Shannon or something. I don't even know. In fact, I'm going to go and check her name right now as we speak. Yeah, amazing. I got it right. Shannon O'Connell. Yeah, she's also a pretty revolting looking thing, man. She's 39, and looks it. Huh? You know, and neither of them can box. That's the other tragedy. Will be the co-main event or whatever. The main preliminary or whatever before the main event. We'll be told how great these women are. Yeah, and both of them, they look like an old condom, an old condom that was left in the woods 15 years ago, and someone found it all dried up and wrinkled. Looked like the old do anyone remember this advert? The old World War II used condom called Geronimo. Yeah, look at this. Check this ad out.
Just don't know why young people complain about having to wear condoms against HIV virus and AIDS. Look what we had to put up with. I called it Geronimo, my friend. Compared with the condoms of today, it was like wearing the inner tube of a cycle. It wasn't disposable like the modern condoms. It was designed to be used again and again. It was like having a bath with your socks on, but it never stopped me in no way. It was designed to be used again and again. It was designed to be used again and again.
It looked like Geronimo, their skin, Bridges and O'Connell. If only their dads had used a Geronimo when they were with their mothers. Huh? They probably don't even know their dads. They got all that look of like, I was brought up in a broken home and I'm trying to get attention and I'm a disgusting skank. You know what I'm saying? And but in a few years, both these disgusting tattooed skets, they'd be crying into their enormous glasses of cheap wine. Yeah? Childless, manless, looking in the mirror at their sagging faces with their misshapen fake breasts sagging downwards, like an old man's testicles, like two bowling balls in a pair of unwashed, urine-stained tights. Yeah, regretting every one of those 15,000 sunbeds they had, because the O'Connell seems to have had breast implants as well. It's and they're pushing stuff here. They're pushing a lot of stuff here, agenda-wise, degrading women's role in society as mothers and wives and carers, and you can do whatever us men do, and the women are as good as the man, and all this nonsense they pour out. A 15-year-old amateur, a weight below them with one arm cut off, could knock both these skets out. I mean, they're that bad. Yeah? And this is what, this is what they're pushing us as a co-main event. I mean, look at this Ebanie Bridges like shadow boxing. What an embarrassment. She's like mutton dressed as lamb. It's like someone's gran when a council estate has come out. And she got it stupidly tight. I don't know what you call that kind of thing. A legging, slip, whatever. I don't know. It goes right up her batty crack so she can show her out of shape batty, which is flabby but flat, weirdly. I mean, it's gross, man. Imagine the smell in those leggings. Imagine the stank. Huh? And I've seen boxer-sized girls hit the pads much better than either of these two skanks, man. And this is what they're serving us, World Championship Boxing. Do they think people want to watch this? Huh? There's been a big push for women's sports to push an agenda. And there's people that are literally admitting that they will do anything in their power to push this. And then they'll say, it's good to get equality. I'm doing this for equality for women. No, it's not. It's because you're part of that cabal that likes to push an agenda, break down families, break down reproduction amongst certain peoples, to encourage degeneracy and perversions. Yeah? And them idiot commentators as a boxer be telling us what great boxing we're watching. You know, even our eyes are witnessing two inept old tarts flailing away at each other with no power. But you know what they say? I think it was a certain Austrian painter, actually, but he said that if you repeat the same lie enough times, it becomes a truth. And especially on the TV, with the normies will believe and repeat like parrots what they're told again and again. They're better than some of the men. The normies will say, this is one of the best fights I've ever seen. You know? Because normies don't have their own thoughts, man. They don't think for themselves. They just repeat what they're told on their TV sets, right? And the media, they get the essence of brainwashing is repeating something over and over again, especially through different mediums, and eventually it becomes true in someone's head. Because if you think about it, you know, when people before TV times, when we was like cavemen, we would have to learn stuff. Everything we saw and heard affected our feelings and what we thought about the world. But the TV is an artificial. These are actually implanting artificial memories, artificial thoughts, implanting other people's thoughts. Yeah, the TV is effectively an audio-visual brainwashing machine that will fill the heads of, you know, not guys that listen to this, obviously, not the clued up guys like me fans, right? But vacuous normies' heads with false memories and thoughts that are not their own. Yeah. And this, you know, having to watch this nonsense tomorrow, and I will, for the lols, because I need to slate it. I mean, I got nothing else better to do. But then waiting for the main fight, which is a decent fight, Warrington Lopez, and I'm good. We got a decent fight here. You know, we got a decent fight here, which is evenly matched. I think Warrington will win that, but the Ebanie Bridges fight, I couldn't give a rat's ass, man. You know, I hope that the other SKET, the other Australian slag, wins, because, you know, then hopefully we will hear less about that Ebanie Bridges, you know. And she needs to go to and all the stuff she says, you know, gross, all the pushing perversions. You know, this woman needs to be, you know, I'm saying I believe in burning women. Yeah, like witches and stuff. But you know what I mean, man. She's a witch. She's a witch. You get me? Anyway, man, check out this. Check out this instead. Look at this. This is lawn bowls or some kind of bowls. Yeah, look at this, man. Look at the accuracy, the skills, the preciseness of the swing as the ball comes in, man. Look at that skill and compare it to the absolute shite you're going to get shown tomorrow. For the World Brass Championship, the WBC title, the World Brass Championship tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, God bless you all, peeps. Maybe I'll do a live soon.